quick check-in with you guys. With the skincare change, I've been really looking for clean products, and I've come across some brands that are really good. So I did a little order from 100% Pure and wanted to show you guys. They had a little special going, so I picked up some extra things. What I was really wanting was my primer. Now, I love this. It's mattifying. I have oily skin, and I think it's great. It's cruelty-free, gluten-free, all the things that you're looking for. So I love it. I think it does a great job. For me with oily skin, it really helps my makeup go on well, but keeps me from getting too shiny. So anytime I can find something mattifying, it really helps me out. And I love, love, love their packaging. How cute is that? And it is 100% recyclable, so that's totally cool. All right, so while I was on there, of course, they had some things on sale. So I picked up some other stuff. They had a great deal. If you bought $75, I think, you got 2 of these great products free. So this was my free stuff. We'll look at that in a second, but this is what I ended up buying to get to the number I needed. I bought some masks, which I love anyway, so I'm having a little trouble with acne because of wearing the mask all the time. So I got a couple of masks that would help with that. So I think this will be good, and I was wanting some mask anyway, so that worked out. And then I also got one that's for wrinkles. And they had these on sale for $4.99 each. So that just helped me get my total up. And who doesn't always need a new bath sponge? So that was what I needed. I needed one anyway. Hadn't replaced that in a while, so I thought that'd be great. So ended up with a cute little purple 100% Pure bath sponge. So cool. Now these 2 products were free because of the order, so that's totally cool. Let's see what this is. This is an eye treatment for nighttime. This is a cleansing balm, so that's cool. Blood orange. I wonder how that's gonna smell. And I had to actually educate myself a little bit about what that actually meant. I've been using an oil to remove my makeup, but this would be similar. So you'll take it out, warm it up between the fingers, and use it to kind of cleanse your face, get makeup off. So I'll let you guys know. I'm not going to open it yet because I've got some other stuff I want to use up first, but I'm anxious to see what that smells like, and I'll let you guys know how it works. Okay, so I just wanted to check in with you guys on this little haul that I had, and you might check out 100% Pure, and they run all kinds of specials and deals from time to time. So if you subscribe to their website, you'll get emails about that. Good morning. So today I'm going to be filming a morning routine for you. So I want to show you my skin routine and also what things I'm drinking in the morning to help kind of boost my diet. So this is my morning drink. It is a glass of warm water, which I already have fixed, a half a teaspoon of lemon juice, and then a half a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, and a quarter cup, whoops, that's a little more than a half, and then a quarter cup of baking soda. The baking soda is supposed to help you with alkalinity, which I'm trying to achieve. It fizzes. I'll be honest, when I first read this drink, I was like, there is no way that's going to taste so bad. And it's not, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's delicious, but it's not as bad as you think. I don't know if the baking soda does something to help, or if the lemon juice and the apple cider vinegar cancel each other out. I'm not sure which, but it's really not terrible. I'll fix this drink and take it with me as I'm doing my morning routine. Bottoms up. So I'll sip that while I'm doing my routine. So the first thing I always do, because I already have my contacts in, but I always wash my hands to make sure I'm starting with my hands good and clean. Because I do put contacts in, and you always want to make sure you do that. And before you do anything with your face, it's probably good to make sure you don't have anything on your hands that you could transfer bacteria-wise to your face. Now, every day I get a clean washcloth, and I use it throughout my morning routine. If I'm going to do makeup, I use it for that. Just because the hand towels have been used for multiple people when they wash their hands and, you know, that kind of thing. So there could be bacteria and germs inside those that you wouldn't want to transfer to your face. So I always start with a clean washcloth. The first thing I do is grab out my cleanser and I'll just wash my face. And then I lightly pat dry. I do rinse in cool water, and I've just started doing that. I don't know, it feels refreshing. So we'll see if I can keep that going through the winter months, but it does feel refreshing to kind of rinse your face with the cooler water. So kind of pat dry. And then the next thing I use is an eye cream. 100% pure eye cream. I've tried some others. I'll show you the one I do at night. I tried this during the morning. I just don't get the same results from it. Indie Lee. I like it okay. It feels good, but I couldn't tell a difference with it. So unfortunately with that, I can't see that it helps the puffiness. And that's what I was having the most trouble with. So going back in my skincare journey, I'm an 80s girl. Oxy-10's the only product I ever remember using on my face as a kid. I would take a washcloth, wet it, clean off my makeup. I never used products. We didn't have the money for a lot of that stuff, I guess, and maybe there wasn't a lot of products to choose from at that time. I don't know what it was. But I never used product on my face throughout until about 2 years ago. And the first thing I noticed was dark circles and puffiness under my eyes. And that was something that I guess bothered me. So I was wanting to try to find some products to help with that. That's when I first invested in this, 100% pure. And I'm going to tell you, I like it and I can tell a difference. This is my second tube of it. It does last well. I had it about a year, and then after that it kind of got an odor that told me that it was probably need to be replaced, even though I hadn't used it up. So keep that in mind with your more organic skin products. They don't have a lot of the additives that are preserving them. So you're going to need to keep an eye on changes in odor, color, or just have a place on your calendar if you want to be real precise that says I need to get rid of that product and get a new one. So I take this on my second finger. Just kind of dab it. And I just kind of work it into my eye area. Now, I don't have a ton of puffiness this morning, and over time I've realized that that's gotten a little better. But if I were going to do makeup today, in just a little bit, that puffiness gets a lot better, and I feel like it helps me, you know, feel more confident anyway. Get my roller out. Then I've been using this product, another product by Indie Lee. It's CoQ10 lotion. It's a spritz or spray or whatever you want to call it. They did say you could put it on a cotton swab, but I like the feeling of spraying it on my face. So I usually just apply that to my cheek area. Now, I did try it initially on my forehead, and it made me oily. So even though I am getting a little older into an area where dry skin is more common, I'm still tending to be more combination. So if I was using that on my forehead, so I try not to use anything on my forehead, because if my forehead gets really oily, then of course that makes my hair get really oily. And I'm really working on not washing my hair 50 times a week. So then I take my roller and I just roll. I take the little part and kind of gently go under my eyes. And this thing is cold. It feels so good. And of course it's to decongest your face if you have any swelling or anything like that from overnight. And it just feels really good. And then I work it down my chin, because you never can hurt to help those wrinkles. And then that's it. Then I clean this off and put it back. And then, as part of my morning routine, we'll get another sip of the drink. That's pretty much all I do as far as, now if I was going to do makeup, I would let that sit a little bit. So I'll try to do that when I first wake up, and that gives me time to come back and let that kind of be on my skin a little while before I start trying to do makeup. And makeup, we're doing that in a later video. Then it's time to do my medications and my supplements. So I have them all in this one organizer. So in the mornings, I take an ashwagandha and my blood pressure medication, and I'll do that with regular water. So ashwagandha helps stress hormones. Of course, I know you know about my journey. I am on a journey to try to lose weight, and the ashwagandha is supposed to help kind of level things out so that I'm not producing so much cortisol just from my everyday stressors, which I tend to be overreactive to. I take that, and then my multivitamin, I do the gummy. I'm a little baby. But it's the Garden of Life. Just a women's multivitamin. I did pick the one that's for women over 40, since I'm 40 and a half. Just kidding. And then propolis. Now, I've been doing this a while. Let me get my gummy down. But propolis, if you want to look at this, it's a great brand. There are some others out on the market, and I don't know, I like the flavor of the other one I tried better, but I definitely felt like this one did more for me. So right now, when it's flu season's coming on and that kind of thing, I ramp this up a little, and I'll do 4 spritzes in the morning, and then I do 4 spritzes at night. I have also noticed, I'll just tell you about propolis, if you have a scratchy throat and you use this a few times throughout the day as well, it helps. It really does. So I recommend you try it if you don't already, and it never can hurt to have a little extra immunity in this season. So I just do my spritzes and that's it. Now, that's all I do in here. And then the last thing I'll do is to take my vitamin D. I switched recently because my vitamin D, I went to the doctor and it was still low. Not terribly low, but it was still low. So I decided to switch back to a liquid I had used in the past that really seemed to be more beneficial. And I'm going to do that till I go back in 3 months for lab work. So that's all I do in the mornings. Not a huge skincare routine. I've never been that kind of person, and I have just started kind of looking at products and investing in things, but so far I've been really pleased with the few things that I am using. So I hope you guys will subscribe to the channel and follow along. We'll have a makeup tutorial coming up, and also some health updates and things like that coming. So hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.